Nucleic acids. Nucleic acids are related to heredity. Heredity means nucleus of a living cell is responsible for the transmission of inherent characters. Okay, transmission of inherent characters. That is, the characters which are transmitted from one generation to another generation. So, nucleus of a living cell is responsible for this transmission. This is called as heredity. Okay, the particles in the nucleus of a cell responsible for the heredity is called as chromosomes. So, what are chromosomes? Particles in the nucleus of the cell. Is responsible for heredity. Okay, these particles are called as chromosomes. Okay, chromosomes are made up of proteins and another type of biomolecule called nucleic acids. Okay, chromosomes are made up of proteins. Okay, and another type of compound, another type of biomolecule. Okay, another type of biomolecule called as nucleic acids. Here we are studying about nucleic acids. Okay, so nucleic acids are the polymers. They are the polymers composed of complex repeating units called nucleotides. So, what are nucleic acids? Nucleic acids are polymers of complex repeating units. Okay? Repeating units called nucleotides. Okay? Point is, nucleic acids play an important role in the development and reproduction of all forms of life. Okay. Also, they direct the synthesis of proteins, direct the synthesis of proteins, and also they are responsible for the transmission of or transfer of genetic information. They are responsible for the transfer of genetic information. Okay. Now, there are two types of nucleic acids, DNA and RNA. Two types, DNA. DNA means deoxyribonucleic acid. And RNA is ribonucleic acid. Okay. These are the two types of nucleic acids. Okay. They are also, these nucleic acids are also called as polynucleotides. They are also called as polynucleotides because they contain the repeating units. This is the polymer of the different repeating units called nucleotides. So, they are also called as polynucleotides. Okay. Nucleic acid consists of three parts. First one is a 5-membered carbon sugar. 5-membered carbon sugar. Okay. This sugar is beta D ribose. Okay. And in the case of DNA, this is beta D 2 deoxyribose. Okay. Deoxyribose. Okay. We will study detailed description later. Okay. Next, second part. Second part is nitrogen containing heterocyclic ring. Okay. Nitrogen containing heterocyclic base. Okay. Heterocyclic base. Okay. Next, third point, third part of the nucleic acid is a phosphate group. Okay. Phosphate group. PO3 2 minus. This is phosphate group. Okay. These are the three important parts of nucleic acid. Let us discuss one by one. First part contains sugar. Okay. In the case of RNA, sugar will be like this. OHH. Okay. HOH. Then HOH. H, CH2OH. CH2OH. Okay. This is D ribose. Okay. Next, in the case of DNA, the sugar present will be like this. OH, H. In the second position, there is one oxygen is less. Okay. So deoxy. 2-deoxy. So it got the name 2-deoxy. Then CH2OH. So this compound will be D2-deoxyribose. Okay. These are the two sugars present. Okay. In RNA and in DNA. This is the first main part of nucleic acid. Next part of nucleic acid is nitrogen containing heterocyclic base. Okay, these nitrogen containing heterocyclic base are divided into two classes, purines and pyrimidines. Okay, purines contains adenine. This is the structure of adenine A. It is denoted by A, and this is the structure of guanine. It is denoted by G. These two are purines. Okay, and second class contains pyrimidines. This contains 3. Okay, first one, this is the structure for thymine denoted by T, structure for uracil denoted by U, and structure for cytosine denoted by C. These are the 5 nitrogen containing heterocyclic base present in nucleic acids. Okay, in the case of RNA, it contains adenine, guanine, cytosine and uracil. Okay. In the case of DNA, it contains adenine, guanine, cytosine. Instead of uracil, it contains thymine. Okay. This much about the nitrogen containing heterocyclic base. Next, third part of nucleic acid is phosphate group. Third part is phosphate group. Okay. In the case of phosphate group, this is responsible for the linkage of nucleic acid polymers. Linkage of nucleic acid polymers. The linkage is taking place through phosphate group. Okay, linkage of nucleic acid polymers. Next, phosphate is bonded to the hydroxyl of sugar. Phosphate group is bonded to the hydroxyl group of sugar. Okay. Next point is this phosphodiester linkage. Phosphodiester linkage. The linkage present in nucleic acid. Okay. this phosphodiester linkage takes place between 5th carbon and 3rd carbon of sugar. Okay, of carbon atoms of pentose sugar. Let us take one example, formation of dinucleotide. So before explaining the nucleic acid structure, we have to know about the units nucleoside and nucleotide. Nucleoside and nucleotide. Okay. Here in the structure, the carbon atoms are numbered as 1 dash, 2 dash, 3 dash, etc. Okay. In the case of nucleoside, the attachment of the base is attached to the 1 dash carbon atom of the sugar. Okay. See, example, like this. Okay. In the 1 dash position, base is attached. This unit is called as nucleoside. Okay, CH2OH. But in the case of nucleotide, the attachment of the base is at the 1 dash position, and in the 5 dash position, the hydroxyl group is attached to a phosphoric acid. Okay, see example. Like this. Base will be at the 1 dash position. Okay. Then here CH2, oxygen, then phosphoric acid group is attached here. Okay. Like this. So this unit is called as nucleotide. Okay. So this is the formation of dinucleotides. Okay. In the 3 dash position and 5 dash position, phosphate groups are attached. Here we can see that phosphate groups. So this linkage is called as phosphate diester linkage. Okay. Diester linkage. So this is the example for a dinucleotide. In the case of polymers, this unit continues. So nucleic acid is a polymer of the complex unit of nucleotide. Okay. So the simple chain we can draw like this. Sugar, then base is attached here, then the unit continues here, then phosphate. Okay. Then again this unit continues. Okay. So this will be n times. Okay. So here this unit continues, and that side also the unit continues. So n times. So this will be the unit of a nucleotide. A nucleic acid will be the polymer of this nucleotide. Okay. This is the simple chain. Okay. This structure is called as the primary structure, okay, of nucleic acid. Okay. Secondary structure, in the case of DNA, the secondary structure will be a double strand structure. We will discuss later. Okay.